Welcome back to another STRIVECast show.
Season 4, episode 7.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Jeff.
Welcome. How about our other host?
Oh, NPT, homie T. I was going to say Mary J. Blige, but that's not.
Dave Bly, co-host of the STRIVECast. That would be something.
What?
All right, how about our producer?
Well, I think Whit goes first. Then
Okay, producer
Oh,
Whitney.
okay. Hello, I'm Whitney.
All right, and our other producer / co-host.
thank you, Susie Cloutier in the house. And I am top producer. I love being top producer. Oh, yeah.
All right, and how about our top sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right, and my co-traffic controller, Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex.
All right, and I'm Pete. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the STRIVECast. What do you think, guys? Anything you want to talk about in the open?
I cleaned my sneakers
I'm
the-
sure our audience is going to be thrilled.
in the laundry last night.
How'd they come out?
Good, because I was stepping in puddles. I was hiking yesterday.
Ooh, big
Are you
hike
wearing your
yesterday.
sneakers right now?
Yeah.
Can we see how clean they are?
Are they wet?
No.
Oh, here we go. Ooh,
Whoa, looks like brand new.
they came out nice. Good job.
Yeah, I got them.
Anyone else wash their sneakers? No. Okay.
I just got a new pair last month, so brand
Oh, good. All right.
I do.
Oh, Susie's look nice as well. All right. If you're listening on the audio version of this, you got to check us out on our social media pages or on YouTube because you're missing out on the clean sneaks. So. All right. Anything else before we get after it?
How was the auction?
Auction was great. Yeah, we raised a little over $50,000, close to
Oh.
52, I think.
And the other news that I know Whit and I are producers, I know that part, but the other news too, the Strive 25 and up is coming up in 2 days.
Correct.
That is correct. All right. Good reminder about that. And everybody can find out more information about that at our website, pslstrive.org. So, all right, then why don't we take it to break, Jeff, and we'll get after it.
Okay, Pete. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the STRIVECast, Kathryn. Can you tell us about the locker project?
Sure. The Locker Project started in 2014, so this is our 8th school year. And it started because a parent of a kindergarten student at the East End Community School in Portland was volunteering and noticed that some of the kids in her daughter's kindergarten class didn't have any snacks. So she started bringing in extra snacks so that everybody could have one. And then pretty soon, other classrooms were saying, hey, can you bring us some snacks? And so she was bringing in lots of snacks. And then she was talking with the nurse there at the school who knew that there were some kids who were going home and not getting enough to eat. So they started a shelf in the nurse's office with some extra food that kids could take home. And pretty soon it was a full closet. And then over the next few years, we spread to all of the schools in Portland and South Portland and Westbrook. So this year, in 2021, we will distribute almost 500,000 pounds of food
Wow.
to these schools. We'll work with Boys and Girls Clubs and the Head Starts across Cumberland County. So several thousand families at this point will receive food at some point during the year. we like to focus on fresh fruits and vegetables. So we have green bags that have fruits and vegetables in them, and then we have purple bags that have things like rice and pasta and peanut butter and things like that. One question I often get is, so where does all that food come from? And it comes from lots of different places. One of them is that it comes from supermarkets. So in the morning, the Shaws and the Hannafords all go through all the produce and figure out what's not going to sell, like if something has a little bruise or it's been there a few days, or they're getting more of that, more oranges or whatever in that day. They'll take all of those, excuse me, and box them up and put them out back for us to pick up. So we pick up about 3,500 pounds of food a week from the supermarkets. And then we also are partners with Good Shepherd Food Bank, and they also give us lots of free fresh produce, about the same amount, 3,000 to 4,000 pounds a week. And then we purchase most of the staples, either from the food bank or from Sam's Club, or we have some other sources where we can get deals on mac and cheese or tuna or whatever. And so all of this food comes into our very small warehouse and gets bagged up. A lot of it gets bagged by volunteers. We have lots of volunteers over the course of the week. We have 4 full-time staff people and 3 part-time staff people. We have drivers, and we have people who coordinate the programs with the school districts. And then we have an operations manager who helps with the volunteers and helps organize the flow of the food. And then there's me, I'm the executive director, and I help keep everything moving along, and I have to raise a lot of money. So a lot of my time is spent raising money. So that's the basics about the Locker Project.
Thank you for that. Jeff, you're up.
What is your average day look for you?
My everyday role?
Yeah, the average day. What's an average day look
Average
like?
day. Well, I spend a lot of time on my computer, Zoom meetings, and also responding to emails. As I mentioned, I have to raise money, so I write grant applications, and I talk to people at local businesses about helping out, sponsoring one of our school pantries. I have to pay all the bills. So honestly, most of my days are in front of the computer. I shared my office with 3 other people, so we have a lot of quick conversations about what's going on and how to handle certain things. And so talking to people, emailing, and Zoom meetings is pretty much what I do every day.
Great. Noel?
What is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part is meeting lots of different kinds of people, like today. It's great to meet all of you. We have events. One of the other ways that we share food with the community, in addition to the bags, is we have what are basically free farmers markets. So we have lots of them in the summer, and some of them go through the winter. We have a couple in Westbrook that will go right through the year. I was able to go to lots of them over the summer when things were a little quieter, and I met all kinds of people from all over the world, and they come and they get fruits and vegetables, and we talk about what kinds of recipes they're going to cook with them and the things that they like to eat. And so that's really the most fun part, is meeting people.
Jeff?
What is the hardest part of your job?
So there are 2 hard parts. I would say raising money is hard because, there's lots of wonderful programs, all trying to do good things in the community, and everybody's trying to raise money to pay their staff and to pay the bills and so forth. So I'd say that's one of the hardest parts. The other one is every single night we pick up bread from Standard Baking. Lots of wonderful, delicious bread. And they also give us cookies and muffins and all kinds of things. So the hardest part for me is not eating any of it because we have lots of extra sweets and I have kind of a sweet tooth. So it's hard to be surrounded by boxes of delicious pastries and not eat them.
Yeah, exactly. Noel, back to you.
What is something the Locker Project is looking forward to?
Looking forward
So
to.
we have a very small space, and we've been looking for a new space for about 2 years. And I'm pretty sure in about a year from now, we're going to be able to move into a new space that's about twice the size of where we are now. And we'll be moving in with some other nonprofits that also help to feed people, you know, sharing healthy food with lots of different folks around Greater Portland. So that's what we're looking forward to, is being able to kind of spread out a little bit and have more volunteers come in and have more space to store food. So hopefully that will happen in about a year.
Congratulations. That's exciting.
Thank you.
Jeff?
What is one thing you wish everyone know about the
Locker Project.
One thing I wish everyone knew. Well, we're all vegetable lovers. There's a lot of conversation that goes on in our office about vegetables. And we have sort of a game that we play. I don't know if you've ever heard of ugly vegetables, but sometimes we'll get carrots that look like a little person or a potato with a face. So we have a lot of fun with the vegetables that come in, sort of checking them over to see if any of them look like little characters. And then we also talk about the recipes and the things that we like to cook. But we get pretty excited about the vegetables that we get, I have to say.
That's fun. So guys, what's it time for now? It's time for
The lightning round.
That's right. The
Yeah.
lightning round. So Noel and Jeff will go back and forth. Susie will jump in. This is a little bit faster paced, than we're working on making it even more faster paced, right, guys? So
That's right.
and Jeff, as always, you kick off the lightning round. So would you like to go first? Here we go, Jeff. Faster paced.
I don't know about Patrick.
Okay. Then want Noel to go first?
Yeah,
Okay, Noel, go for it.
yeah. I know.
Okay. Let's see. How about if you were a Disney character, what kind of Disney character you like to be?
Oh, goodness.
Tough one right off the bat.
I think I'd be one of the lions in The Lion King. I like to be out in nature, so I could imagine myself living in one of those forests. Yeah, maybe a lioness. That would be a good character for me.
There you go. Susie, you got one?
Yes, I do. Cats or dogs?
Oh, that's tough because I have 2 cats, one of whom is wandering around here. And I've had cats for a very long time, but in December we got a dog, and I hadn't had a dog since 1992. So I have to say both. I love my dog, and I've always been a cat person, so I'm going with both.
Jeff, got one now?
Yes. A turtle or a fish.
Mhm.
I'm going with fish. We had pet turtles when my children were young, and I did not enjoy them. But I like to fish, and I like to eat fish, so I think I'm going with fish.
Noel?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. How about not if you were a donut, what kind of donut you would like to be?
Wow. Noel, you're bringing tough ones today.
Yeah, I'm going chocolate with sea salt sprinkles.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, Susie, get another one?
Yes, I do. Movies or boats? Books.
Movies or books?
Oh, that's tough. I'm going with books.
Why?
I do enjoy movies, but I have recently started reading books again. I was so busy for so long, I had stopped. And so in the last month, I've read a couple of books that I really enjoyed. So books.
All right. And Ryan, do you want to throw out our famous last question?
Tell us your best joke.
Oh, no.
And I'm sure one of the guys can help you with one if you, this is a tricky one off the top.
It is tricky. I really don't know any jokes. My son had one. My son had one when he was little that he really liked, so I'll tell that one.
Okay.
Mushroom goes up to stalk of broccoli and asks it to dance, and the broccoli says no, and the mushroom says, "Why not? I'm a fungi."
Yeah,
Oh,
good one. That's pretty good.
that's funny. Oh, no, I have another good one that's and that's a good fool related one.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Yes.
You're full of jokes, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan likes a good pun joke. So, all right. Well, Kathryn, thank you very much for joining us on the STRIVEcast. We really appreciate it.
This was so much fun. I loved it. Thank you all for inviting me, and it was lovely to meet you.
All right.
I look forward to hearing the final product.
Yeah, it'll be out tonight.
All
And
right.
Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Patriot Subaru.
That's right. Our good friends at Patriot Subaru, Route 1 in Saco. Coming up starting on Thursday, it kicks off the Subaru Share the Love season. And we've been chosen as a beneficiary of Share the Love. So anytime you get a new vehicle buy or lease from Patriot, Strive will get $250 back from that.
Wow.
And it all adds up considerably. And it goes all the way until 2022, starting this Thursday. So special thanks to Patriot Subaru and Saco for sharing the love with Strive. Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
Susie cute. Susie cute. I mean, like Susie cute. It's about canoes.
Oh, she's paddling a
yeah.
canoe.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Before we get started with the questions, Susie's, do we want to recap these scores?
Of course, girl.
All right.
Go ahead.
So from last week, we have one tie, but in fifth place, we have Susie Cloutier.
Kathryn.
In fourth place, we have Jeff.
Yeah.
Third place, NPT.
yeah.
We have a tie for second place, Alex and Ryan.
Woo!
And in first place, but not by much, is Ryan. Pete with 15 points.
The boys are going down, and the
Well,
girls are
Susie.
going up.
Why don't you ask the first cue?
It's only a game.
Yeah, I know.
All right, first cue.
First cue of the day. Canoes were
Traditionally,
internally made from wood or bark. Woof woof.
True or false? Canoes were traditionally made from wood and bark. So
Woof woof.
let's start off with Alex today.
I'm gonna go with true.
True. And Susie.
True, my girlfriend.
True. And Pete.
Also true.
True. Ryan.
True.
True. Jeff.
Whitney, I'm going with true.
True. Locked in. And PT.
Right over here, Mr. True.
True.
Mr.
Everyone
True.
in at true. And that's a good thing because the answer is true. Canoes were made from wood and bark and then wood and canvas and
Woof.
aluminum.
Oh, yeah.
Most canoes are made from mottled plastic or a composite material. Eskimos used whale bones and seal skins to make their canoes.
You danced right off the camera.
Okay, Susie, next question.
Okay, the world oldest boat never found was a canoe.
So true or false? The world's oldest boat ever found was a canoe. So we're gonna start with the boys. We'll go with Noel.
The oldest boat is a canoe.
Yep, true or false?
I will go with true.
True. Jeff?
Whitney, I'm going with true.
True.
Locked in.
Ryan?
I'll go against the grain, go false.
Okay. And Pete?
I feel like it probably is like a raft or something, but I'm gonna go with true actually.
All right. Susie?
True. All right.
And Alex?
I'm gonna stick with true.
True. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Ryan. The answer is
Oh,
true. The oldest boat was a canoe found in the Netherlands in 1955.
1955?
That is what my answer says.
I'll bet it was not 1955.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
Please
no.
listen here.
AP, is that true?
I don't know. We might have a contested question here. Columbus was much before 1955.
Okay.
Okay, Pete.
Pete,
Ryan, I think we should have to give you a point for that.
thank you.
Point for Ryan.
Yes.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
gonna Google it.
Couples in the 1900s
Socialized.
socialized in canoes. Is that true or false?
So couples in the 1900s socialized in canoes. True or false? We're going to go with Susie.
I think it's false.
False. Alex?
True. That sounds fun.
And Ryan?
true.
True. Jeff?
Whitney, I'm going with true again.
True again. Pete?
I'm gonna go true.
True. And Noel?
I'm gonna go with Alex as false.
Alex
He said true though.
True.
True.
Do you wanna go against Alex and say
You
false?
want true or false?
True. True.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Susie. The answer is true.
Tarsa.
Special mahogany-lined canoes with phonographs, which are record players, rugs, and maybe a picnic basket filled with goodies. It was called canoodling.
Ah. And if I may, some update on the world's oldest canoe found in the Netherlands.
Yep.
Discovered in 1955. So that is
Mhm.
accurate. However, the canoe, they say, is from a long, long time ago. The early Mesolithic period between 8040 BC and 7510 BC.
Oh my.
If you'd like to go visit it, it's in the Drents Museum in Assen, Netherlands.
Yeah, I figure it's not the age as 1955, but much older to it though.
Correct. So it was discovered way back in 1955. But
Okay.
just a clarification.
Wow, that must be very old though.
Can you guess how many thousands of years oldest canoe ever found is a hint?
I think I just gave a hint.
Is a number between 1 and 20.
All right. So, can you guess how many thousands of years old the oldest canoe ever found is? Hint, it's a number between 1 and 20. And another hint, if you were just paying attention to Pete, he also gave a hint. So,
Don't do that, Pete.
it's a number between 1 and 20. So, we will go with Noel first.
So how are we scoring on though?
Oh, I'm sorry. Susie, how many points?
I think 5 if we got it right, but if not 30.
If you get it wrong, 30 points?
Yes.
What?
About
How did you say
5
that?
if you get it exactly right. 1 if you're the closest.
Bingo, 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 bongo, girl. Yes.
Okay, Noel, do you have a number between 1 and 20?
Yes, I do. I think it's 8.
8. Okay, Jeff?
3.
3. Okay. Ryan?
11.
11. Pete?
10.
10. Alex?
12.
I think 20.
20. Well, guys, one of you got it exactly right.
Yeah.
The oldest canoe ever found was 10,000 years old. Pete gets 5 points.
Oh,
All right, can you do some math?
Yep. 100 snakes.
Susie, you want to sing us out?
Yep.
While she does the math?
Yep. Susie Q. Susie Q. I mean, like Susie Q. Ta-da.
All right. Well, probably taken Whitney a long time to add up my score.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Well, guys, we no longer have any ties.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So,
Oh.
in second place with 12 points, we have Susie. In 5th place with 14 points, we have Jeff. In 4th place with 17 points, we have Noel.
Mhm.
3rd place with 20 points, we have Ryan. 2nd place with 21 points is Alex. And
Alright.
1st place with 24 points is Pete. So the game is still very close. All right.
And Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
Okay, Pete. We'll be right back.
Welcome for another day of Planet Poetry. Planet, planet, planet. Come down, planet, planet, planet. I have you, planet. You follow me. When you are a planet, don't dive on me. A happy, happy planet. Don't lose your star. but you're waiting to not come down to the land of the star. When you're a planet, planet, remember me, la 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 lee, la 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 la. The end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Yeah.
one.
That was more of a song than a poem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Planet.
yeah.
Okay,
Do you have a question, Susie?
no,
Would you like to share what that song?
Meant to you?
That was like how long was the planet shining on the sun?
Wow. That's very technical.
Like where are you at Christmas? But where are you planet?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know Where Are You Christmas either.
That was Mariah Carey's song. No,
Ah.
Faith Hill.
Faith Hill.
Is that the song in The Grinch?
Yeah, but I used the planet instead.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting. Ties it all together. All right. Jeff, Susie, any questions for Noel?
nope.
All right. Then Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
Okay, Pete. We'll be right back.
Okay. We're back. And it's time for what, Jeff?
Time for me to the biggest question.
The biggest question. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
All right, Jeff, it's all yours.
Okay, thank you, Pete. The biggest question is, how tall is the biggest hockey puck in all the sports?
How tall is
Ah.
Uh,
How come your questions are always about height?
It's the
I don't-
biggest question.
Yeah,
is there a tall hockey puck or the biggest hockey puck?
He's asked about the tallest hockey puck.
Wow.
All right, who's
I
the
didn't know
question
that-
for first?
Hockey leagues use different standard sizes of them.
That's what I'm thinking, Ryan. But
In terms of
Jeff-
pucks,
Jeff, who are you
there's
asking
other
first?
forms of hockey that you can play with different things with the ball.
Mr. Jeff, Mr. Big Question himself, who is the question for? Who would you like to answer it?
everyone,
Who's first?
you.
Oh, wasn't looking. I'm gonna go with like the NHL puck, which I think is like an inch thick.
Okay, and the same thing goes to Whitney.
I'm gonna say 3 inches. Who's next?
Ryan.
The NHL puck. So probably about an inch too.
And Susie.
Well, the same thing as Miss Whitwick does.
And the same question goes for Noel.
Yes, your best roommate. Yeah, I will go for 9.5 inches.
I say I think let's see who got it right.
Did you ask Alex?
Oh,
What
no.
Alex, yeah.
Go with 2.5 inches.
I think Alex got it right.
Well, Jeff, I've looked it up, and actually, the world's largest hockey stick and puck is in Duncan on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. The stick is 205 feet, built from Douglas fir, wooden beams, and reinforced with steel. Weighs a staggering 61,000 pounds.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
I'm still
I
looking
didn't
for calling
notice
a puck,
that.
but I see a puck.
Is it
there
for a regular
also.
game or just for the
It's pretty
looks?
big. No, I think just to get the world's record.
Oh, for the sake of world record. Yes. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
40
say it's
times life size.
I see. Pete is right about this one.
What's a normal
in
size?
terms of making Guinness
1905.
World Records.
It was a
He got it
20-year
right.
battle for recognition.
I mean, not that you can't use it for a game, but it doesn't sound like a game standard either.
No,
He
Like
got it
knowing
right.
it exists at so
Ding,
large
ding,
is interesting. That large and
Ding,
heavy.
ding, Pete.
The normal size puck height.
Yeah, Pete got it right.
normal size puck dimensions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please hold.
Like the one they use for NHL.
Didn't know I'd be doing this today. Hold on. Every single hockey puck has the same standard dimensions: 1 inch thick and 3 inches in diameter.
Wow.
Yeah, Pete got it right. Ding, ding.
Thank you, Jeff. I, however, was
All
very
right.
wrong about the world's tallest, so my bad.
But probably not the game standard one either, though. Just the world record one.
Right. It's very large. Okay. Any other large questions, Jeff?
What is the largest whale is?
Ooh,
2007.
tons. I don't know.
I will go for 1.875.
Whitney?
Let's say 40 feet.
Susie?
Uh,
This
Oh, okay. Ryan?
What about Ryan?
I will go with 4 tons.
Okay. And Alex?
I'm gonna go with the blue whale, however big that one is.
It's big. She's right. Want me to tell you the answer, Jeff? I Googled it. So I
And?
cheated on this, but Alex is right. The Antarctic blue whale, to be specific, is the biggest animal on the planet, weighing up to 400,000 pounds, approximately the same as 33 elephants, and reaching up to 98 feet in length.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex got it right.
There you go.
and you know if you get it right because she has the blue wheel in her office.
You do right behind me.
Yes, Alex, you got it right.
All right.
Thanks, Jeff. Good question.
All right. Well, a couple very different big questions today. So, Jeff, anything else, or would you like to take us to break?
Yes, yes, I would. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Ryan, who's our listener of the week this week?
Sandra Litcher.
Yeah. Sandra, thanks very much for listening to the STRIVEcast. We really appreciate it. And you too could be our listener of the week. All you need to do is essentially tell us that you listen, like one of our posts, make a comment, leave us a review, any of that. And you too could be listener of the week. You could also always email us at strivecast@pslstrive.org. Thanks. Jeff?
Or call to
Or call. Or email. Okay.
email.
Yeah. Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
We're back, and you can tell by Noel packing up his stuff. It's time to
Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it
Oh
up,
yeah.
wrap it up, 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 wrap it up.
I think it is time to wrap it up. All right. Anything else we want to cover in the closing segment, you guys? Noel, anything you need to talk about, or are you busy packing up and leaving town?
No, I'm not really in a hurry.
Well, you look like you're in a hurry. We can all see you packing your stuff. All right, we've covered a lot here in the close. Anybody else? Susie, anything about the show or Strive or anything else? Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan, I think you want to thank our guests.
Yes, we want to thank our guest.
Friend.
Yeah, Kathryn, for coming on from the Locker Project. We really appreciate that. They're doing really great
Thank you,
work.
Kathryn.
And perhaps Strive could volunteer with them at some point. In the future.
Yes, we should.
Also, that Strive is still hiring. So with a $500 sign-on bonus, you want to go to pslstrive.org/employment for more information about our employment opportunities we have.
That's right. Okay, then why don't we wrap it up for this week? Thanks everybody for listening. We really appreciate it. Hope you'll join us next week. Thanks.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.